For a lot of us, the words pressure cooker bring up these wild images from the past. Stories of rattling pots and dinner ending up on the ceiling. But today, they're everywhere and people are obsessed. So, how did this once feared kitchen gadget make such a massive comeback? Let's get into it.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with its wild comeback story, then break down the science that makes it so darn fast. We'll look at how it went from a kitchen hazard to something you can trust completely, uncover some benefits you might not even know about, walk through the must know rules to use it right, and then at the end, we'll answer the big question: is this thing really a kitchen essential? All right, let's dive right in with section one, the comeback kid. Before it was this sleek, trendy piece of tech, the pressure cooker had, well, let's just say, a complicated history. Yeah, I bet you've heard the stories, maybe from your parents or grandparents, about these things hissing and spitting on the stove. And as this quote shows, those fears were totally legitimate. The early models had this one major design flaw: a jiggling valve that could get clogged up with food, and yeah, things could get messy. This timeline really puts it all in perspective. You see this boom in the 50s, but then those safety issues basically pushed it into hiding for decades. It wasn't until the 2010s when companies like Instant Pot came along and totally reinvented it with smart tech and multiple safety features that it had this incredible resurgence we're seeing today. So, how on earth does this thing cook a tough piece of meat in under an hour? It feels like magic, but it's not. It's actually just some really cool and surprisingly simple physics at work. It all starts with that airtight seal. See, a normal pot just lets steam escape into your kitchen, but a pressure cooker locks it all in. As that steam builds up, the pressure inside the pot skyrockets, and that pressure completely changes the rules of the game for how water boils. And this right here, this is where the real magic happens. Normally, water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 Celsius. You can crank the heat up all you want, but the water itself won't get any hotter. But inside that high pressure pot, water doesn't boil until it hits a scorching 250 degrees. That superheated water and steam is what blasts through food and cooks it so incredibly fast. Okay, this brings us to the big one: safety. Those old stories of exploding lids are pretty hard to shake. So how exactly did we go from that to the set it and forget it machines that feel totally safe today? Just look at the difference here. The old stovetop models basically had one single point of failure: that little weighted valve. If it clogged, you had a problem. But the modern electric ones, they're a whole different beast. We're talking layers of redundant safety systems, multiple valves, smart sensors checking temperature, and lids that physically lock themselves shut under pressure. And this isn't just marketing talk. These machines have to pass rigorous safety standards, like UL 136. This requires things like an interlock, which makes it physically impossible to open the lid if there's even a little bit of pressure inside. It also demands a backup pressure release, just in case the main one fails. They are literally engineered from the ground up to be fail-safe. All right, we've covered that they're fast and safe, but honestly, that's just the beginning. The benefits go way beyond just saving you time. Let's dig into what else these machines can do for your food, your health, and even your wallet. Now this is a game changer. You might not expect it, but because the cooking is so fast and uses less water, pressure cooking is amazing at keeping nutrients in your food. As you can see here, it can retain up to 95% of vitamins, which is way better than boiling, where all that good stuff often just gets leached out into the water and poured down the drain. And when you stack it up against another kitchen favorite, the slow cooker, the differences are pretty clear. A slow cooker is great, but it needs you to plan your life hours ahead. A pressure cooker is for those "oh no, what's for dinner" moments when you get home from work. Plus, it uses way less energy since it's on for a much shorter time. And let's talk about flavor and saving money. That intense, high-pressure environment is incredible at breaking down cheaper, tougher cuts of meat and making them fall apart tender. It basically creates that "I've been simmering this pot roast all day" kind of flavor, but you did it in less than an hour. It's amazing. So you're convinced, but how do you actually use it? It's not complicated, I promise. But there are a few golden rules you've got to follow to make sure you get perfect and, more importantly, safe results every single time. Before you even start, let's just tackle the most common mistakes right off the bat. If you can avoid these, your first few cooks are going to be a massive success. Okay, these three are the big ones. First, never, ever overfill it, especially with things like beans or rice that expand. That's the number one way to get a clogged vent.
Second, you have to use liquid. No liquid means no steam, and no steam means no pressure. Simple as that. And third, just take 5 seconds to check that the silicone ring and valves are clean. It's a simple habit that makes a huge difference.
Now, once the cooking is done, knowing how to release the pressure is key. Natural release is when you just let it cool down on its own. This is perfect for meats because it lets them rest and get super tender. Quick release is when you vent the steam immediately. You want to use this for things like veggies that you don't want to turn to mush. And here it is, the single most important rule of all. Never, ever try to force the lid open. The machine is designed so that it can't be opened when it's pressurized. If the lid feels stuck, it's for your own safety. Just be patient and wait for that little metal pin to drop all the way down. So, after all that, the history, the science, the safety, the how-tos, we land here at the big question. What's the final verdict? Is the pressure cooker actually a modern kitchen essential?
This chart pretty much says it all. Of course, saving time is the #1 reason people love these things. But look at everything else. The fact that it also keeps food healthier, makes it taste better, and saves energy, that's the combination that turns people from casual users into true believers.
When you get right down to it, this machine is a problem solver. For anyone with a busy life, it just tears down the biggest obstacles to making a home-cooked meal. Not enough time. Solved. Can't afford fancy cuts of meat? Solved. It makes healthy, delicious food something that feels possible even on a crazy Tuesday night.
You know, the pressure cooker is just such a perfect example of how a brilliant old-school idea can be totally transformed with modern technology. It took a concept that was almost forgotten and made it safe, smart, and for a lot of us, completely indispensable. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other classic everyday tool is just waiting for its 21st century upgrade?